What if everything you've been told about success is wrong? What if success isn't about grinding endlessly, sacrificing sleep, or waiting for the perfect moment? In this video, we're breaking down why success is closer and easier than you think. Forget everything you thought you knew, because today, we're redefining what it really takes to win. Ready to see how simple success can be? Let's dive in. Success. It's a word that feels loaded with pressure, surrounded by a million rules, steps, and sacrifices. Society often paints it as something only the ultra disciplined, privileged, or lucky achieve. But what if I told you that success is easier than you think? Today, we're going to strip away the myths, crush the mental roadblocks, and dive deep into why success isn't about being superhuman. It's about understanding a few simple truths that most people overlook. If you've ever felt that success is beyond your reach, by the end of this video, you'll see it in a whole new light. Most people think success requires grinding day and night, pushing to the brink of burnout. But real success often comes down to working smarter, not harder. Imagine two people trying to cross a river. One jumps in, paddling furiously, barely moving against the current. The other one? They spot a bridge just a few feet away and walk across with ease. Success works the same way. It's not always about diving headfirst into the struggle. It's about finding the most effective path forward. When you focus on strategy over sheer effort, you maximize results while conserving your energy. The truth is, life rewards smart work as much as it does hard work, if not more. Here's a powerful truth. The people who succeed aren't those who get everything perfect. They're the ones who keep showing up. Consistency is the secret weapon that most people underestimate. Think about a gym goer who works out every day for 20 minutes versus someone who works out once a week for an hour. Over time, the consistent exerciser will see better results, not because they did everything perfectly, but because they showed up regularly. Success doesn't need flawless execution. It needs persistence. It needs you to keep showing up, learning from your mistakes, and not giving up when things get tough. Small steps repeated over time compound into massive gains. And the best part? Anyone can be consistent if they make it a priority. Now let's talk about a game-changing insight that most people overlook. Success is easier when you focus on what you're naturally good at. Imagine being a fish trying to climb a tree. It sounds ridiculous, right? That's how it feels when you spend your time working on weaknesses rather than leveraging your strengths. Successful people don't waste time forcing themselves into roles or tasks that don't suit them. They lean into their strengths and let those natural talents carry them. So the real question isn't, how can I improve all my weaknesses? But rather, what strengths can I maximize? When you focus on what you're naturally gifted at, success feels less like a struggle and more like a flow. Here's a fact. The environment you're in has a massive impact on your success. Imagine trying to grow a cactus in a rainforest. It would struggle because the environment isn't suited for it. The same goes for people. Success becomes easier when you create or seek out an environment that supports your goals. This means surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, removing distractions, and creating spaces where you can focus and thrive. It's not just about personal willpower. It's about making success the path of least resistance. When your environment is set up to support you, progress happens almost naturally with far less effort. Most people are afraid of failure, seeing it as proof that success is out of reach. But here's the thing. Failure is a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Every successful person has faced setbacks, made mistakes, and learned painful lessons, but they didn't let failure define them. They let it teach them. Success is about taking risks, learning from what doesn't work, and using those insights to get closer to your goals. When you stop seeing failure as the end and start seeing it as a valuable part of the journey, success feels less daunting. You start moving forward with courage because you know that every setback brings you closer to getting it right. So, there you have it. Success isn't as out of reach as you might think. It's not about superhuman effort, perfection, or waiting for the stars to align. It's about working smart, staying consistent, focusing on your strengths, setting up a supportive environment, learning from failure, and taking action without hesitation. You don't need to be extraordinary to achieve extraordinary things. You just need to understand these truths and apply them. Success is simpler, easier, and closer than most people believe. So, if you're ready to start, remember, the journey to success isn't a sprint. It's a series of small, deliberate steps. And with each one, you're already closer to reaching the top. Remember, success isn't reserved for the few. It's attainable for anyone willing to see the path clearly and take the first step. Success doesn't demand perfection. It only asks for commitment, persistence, and the courage to start. So, go after it because you're capable of more than you think. Don't let doubts hold you back. Make today the day you step forward. And if this video helped you feel ready for the journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.